Gervonta, Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Damn, Tank Davis doubles down on Keyshawn Davis being better than Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson out here looking funny in the light. Man, y'all in shambles, bro. Only Tank Davis could take the boxing world like this, and now everybody's in a fucking uproar, and you can't stop talking about that, man. Mission fucking accomplished, bro. Hate him, love him, indifferent, whatever it is. Every channel you go to talking about Tank Davis today. Y'all done changed your goddamn, like I said in my other video, bro. Y'all done changed your whole plan. Niggas had a plan for today. Had a plan. Nigga, I'm talking about this nigga turkey. I'm talking about this nigga turkey. Boy, that boy had that press conference yesterday. Niggas is like, oh shit, let me change. I gotta make a new thumbnail. Let me get this shit together. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. You cats is funny, bro. But acting like you gonna be happy if he gone. Acting like he gonna be happy if you gone. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. Get out of my face. Anyway, man, smash the like, sub to the channel. We live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live with KQ, KC at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings, man. Let's get to the action, though. Look, bro. Shakur Stevenson down bad, man. So I did a video yesterday about what Steven Espinoza said about Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis's contract negotiations, or their talks that they had to try to negotiate a fight for this year. And since then, Tank Davis had his press conference and answered some questions. And then Shakur Stevenson has said some things in Twitter, so we're going to address everything in its totality. So basically, let's sum it up, right? So without quoting shit, Steven Espinoza said that they reached out to Shakur Stevenson. They were trying to do a short-term deal where he would only be fighting Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson wanted a long-term deal. Tank Davis wanted, and his team wanted to fight in 2024. Shakur wanted a multiple fight deal. Shit fell through. They moved on to do some other shit. Tank Davis in the press conference, Shakur Stevenson says, all I could do is laugh at this goofy shit, right? Tank Davis in the press conference said a bunch of shit about Shakur Stevenson. He got agitated when they asked him questions about Shakur Stevenson. What you asked me about him for? Fight him for what? He ain't shit. He only got defense, no fucking offense. What else to say about him? Keyshawn, the little nigga, the young nigga, Keyshawn is better than him anyway. And let me see. It's really it, bro. That's me paraphrasing, right? So that's it. So again, Espinoza, we tried to fight Shakur Stevenson for a short-term deal. We had talks, but he wanted a long-term deal. But hopefully we can revisit the talks again. Tank Davis, man, F Shakur, for what y'all keep bringing him up for? He ain't done shit. What has he done? He ain't done shit in the sport of boxing. What else he say about him, bro? I'm trying to make sure I get everything before I go into what I think. Oh yeah, he only got defense, no offense. What I'm be scared for? He got defense, no offense. It ain't like he can hit hard. I ain't worried about none of that. Like, he's only got defense. This ain't basketball, this ain't football, basically, right? And again, reiterated, Keyshawn Davis is better than him. He ain't doing shit. Now, let's talk about all of it, bro. Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. What I care about the most, I'm going to get into what Tank Davis said. What I care about the most is getting the fight. So in caring about getting the fight and watching them two brothers in the ring, the most important thing to me is what was said about what the fuck happened when they called this nigga for the fight. Here's what we know, bro, and what Shakur Stevenson fans don't want to talk about. What I find what I find is you can always see what makes people uncomfortable based on what they decide to talk about and what they choose to try to take you in a debate. So what Shakur Stevenson fans are trying to do this morning and what they tried to do on my live stream last night is you guys want to deflect and you want to talk about what Tank Davis said. You don't want to talk about the fact of what Steven Espinoza said. You don't want to talk about what happened in actually getting the fight in 2024 and the things surrounding that. Because honestly, y'all, that's what the fuck is important. That's what the fuck is important. And we'll get, I'm going to talk about everything in this video as I always do. But that's what's important. What's important to me as a fight fan that wants to see these two fight. What's important to me as a content creator that wants to see these two fight is why the fuck didn't we get the fight this year in 2024? And the reason Shakur fans and Tank Davis haters specifically, if you go to Devin Haney fan channels, and this is no disrespect to any of them, no disrespect to any channel that's hating on Tank Davis. Get your money how you get your money. As long as you ain't talking about me negative, I don't give a fuck. If you do got something negative to say about me or my takes, I just ask that you debate me so I can kick your ass because y'all know y'all can't fuck with me. That's it. So this is no disrespect. But if you go there, you will see a lot of the focus is on what Tank Davis said in the press conference to take you away from the fact that Tank Davis' team actually tried to reach out to Shakur Stevenson to make a fight. And that Tank Davis' team is claiming that in that reach out, they wanted to just make the fight for this year, but Shakur was looking for something else in a multiple fight deal. And that Shakur Stevenson didn't deny the shit. And that if you actually do your research and look around the whole situation in its entirety, it'll all make sense. Meaning, right? If Tank Davis' team did what Shakur fans and Tank haters claim they did, so if they reached out to Shakur and it was for a fight in the future, for a fight in a year, and not a fight immediately, then why would Shakur Stevenson wait until now to say that? Why would he not say that up front so he wouldn't look bad for signing the matchroom? And then ask yourself, does it make sense if Loma ducked you and you're looking for an opponent right now, why are you making calls for a fight for next year when you need a fucking fight right now? They don't want to talk about that. They want to focus on what Tank Davis said in the press conference. They don't want to focus on Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis having those preliminary talks. And then all of a sudden, Shakur Stevenson's entire tune changed. They want to tell you shit like, oh, he just got quiet because he trying to get the fight. He just got quiet because he was trying to, you know, keep it on the low. So now Shakur Stevenson keeps it on the low. He wasn't getting quiet because they pulled his card and he ain't had shit to say. He got quiet because he was trying to keep it on the low. The same dude that be wiretapping people. The same dude that cries every time he don't get something to go his way and yells duck to every fighter in boxing. Now he keeping shit on the low. With Tank Davis only. With everybody else, he loud, he got bravado, he talking his shit, but now he keeping shit on the low. Alright, bro, whatever. You don't want to talk about the fact that just this year he went from accusing Tank Davis of ducking him to saying that he know he not ducking him. You don't want to talk about the fact that Tank team, very emboldened, been clowning Shakur for Joe Cordina, clowning Shakur for going over to fight Turkey Al-Sheikh. And not one time during this time did he say, man, fuck y'all talking about. I'm over here because that nigga ducked me. If he would have wanted smoke, then we could have got it cracking. He just been telling you, I know the fight gonna happen. He not ducking me. I'm not ducking him. And if you talking shit about me not fighting him and you a member of his team, I'm gonna talk about your daughter if you Kenny Ellis. If you talking shit about me not fighting him and you a member of his team or you from his city like Lorenzo Truck Simpson, I'm gonna try to get on some gangster shit with you and go to the streets with you. That's what he on with them. Not about saying that Tank is ducking him. Because if you look at everything in its totality and you use your brain and you actually have logic, you'll be like, yo, that shit don't seem right, Shakur. The fuck is going on? The fuck is going on? The points of contention have been simple in this scenario this entire time, bro. This entire time. No one can deny that Tank Davis' team reached out to Shakur Stevenson. And now no one can deny that they didn't talk about a potential fight. All that you can say is Tank Davis' team reached out to Shakur Stevenson for a fight next year, or Tank Davis' team reached out to Shakur Stevenson for a fight this year. Tank's team is claiming that Shakur wanted a longer deal, but they only wanted to make a fight for one fight. What puts validity on what Espinosa and Tank Davis' team is saying, Shakur Stevenson signed for a multi-fight deal. What's putting validity on what they're saying is Turki Al-Sheikh is already making plans for Shakur Stevenson's third fight when he only supposed to be fucking with Eddie for 2. But now Turki Al-Sheikh is already talking about he wants Shakur to fight this person, that person, and then he's gonna try to make this fight. Interesting. But Shakur already had this fight on the table. So why don't y'all want to talk about that? Because to me, if you want the fight, that's what you should be talking about the most. Now let's talk about Tank Davis and what he said about Shakur Stevenson and what he said about Keyshawn Davis. Let's get to that part of the video. Why he say Tank ain't? Why he say Shakur ain't doing nothing? Why he say Shakur ain't doing nothing and Keyshawn doing something? And man, it's him ducking. He told y'all just don't listen to people when they talk. He's told y'all for years what he care about and what he owned. It's not the belts. He said that again. He about that money. And he about his money and getting on down. So why would he say Keyshawn is doing more than Shakur? Because Keyshawn is putting on the performances that fans want to see, and that's a more desirable fight right now. See, you can talk about Shakur's belts. You can talk about his status, right? You can talk about who he is as a champion in the multiple divisions or whatever. The fact of the matter is, Keyshawn Davis got more traction than him right now. The fact of the matter is, that don't mean nothing to Tank. He already told you, I don't give a fuck about none of that. No belts, none of that. I'm trying to get my money, get the fuck up out of here. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like it. I think Shakur is still a big fight, but he don't look at Shakur the way y'all look at Shakur. He look at that nigga as somebody that runs away in fights. When you fight like he fight, you don't respect a fighter like Shakur. So the nigga is literally telling you in the press conference, not out of fear, not because he don't want to fight the nigga, like, for what? Like, y'all bringing this nigga up to me? And this is what he doing, and this is what I'm doing? Shit, Keyshawn looking better than that nigga right now. He's putting on better performances right now. That's me paraphrasing, but I understand what he's saying, bro. And then you add to the fact that you're asking him about a fighter when he's fighting another fighter. You add to the fact that he does this to everybody, bro. He does not like talking about other fighters when he's doing an interview or a press run for an upcoming fight, because he don't like doing interviews and shit anyway. So now I'm doing this interview. I'm here trying to sell this fight that I didn't want. And you ask me about a nigga that's made his entire name off of attaching himself to me. I'm not going to get that nigga shine. I'm going to shit on him. I'm going to shit on Keyshawn Davis. I'm going to tell you I'll slap the shit out of Teofimo Lopez when I see him, because he called me a monkey and shit. Y'all don't talk about that, though. Slap the shit out of him when I see him. And yeah, I'm going to tell you I'll rematch Ryan Garcia. Nigga, you be stupid to say no if they ask you about Ryan. Why? Y'all did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. Did $120 million. The biggest fight of the last 10 plus years almost, bro. Top 5 gate in pay-per-view revenue all time. Hell yeah, he'll fight Ryan Garcia again. And your favorite fighter would too, probably. Won't do the numbers that Tank will do with him, because Tank is a superstar. He's the only nigga that can say he's the A-side over Ryan Garcia between all of them. Hell yeah, he'll fight Ryan again. Hell yeah. And hell yeah, it's fuck Shakur. Because y'all keep asking that man about him when the man already ducked him, number one. And number two, y'all putting him on the level when it's people out here that ain't really fucking with Shakur, dog. His performance has been garbage. We want to see the fight. His performance has been garbage. So he already had his team reach out to the nigga for a fight because he viewed the nigga as nothing. Hey, man, you want to replace my opponent? Shakur on some, oh, nah, I need a multi-fight deal shit. He on that. So I already offered this nigga to fight. My team already reached out to the nigga. The nigga turned down the fight and went in another direction. And y'all still asking me about this nigga. The fuck out my face, bro. The fuck out my face. That's what he on, bro. In case there's any questions about it. That's not the big issue. And when you consider, I always ask you guys to look at people's behavior as well, bro. He always does this. Always. You ask him about a fighter. When he's fighting somebody else, he's gonna shut that shit down. Because he doesn't like to give shine to fighters that mention his name and clout chase him, bro. This was no different. No different. The difference is, and the key is, what the fuck happened when he called him in motherfucking July after Loma ducked? What the fuck happened? Why the fuck is Shakur Stevenson whole energy changed up? And why isn't Shakur saying none of the shit that y'all are saying? Why isn't he calling Steven Espinoza a liar, bro? Why isn't he? Why is he having cryptic tweets in due time? Winky face. In due time, what, bro? We need to know right now, because you looking bad out here, dog. Looking trash, nigga. So yeah, bro. With more information, the story stay the same, dog. You gonna have to make sense of Shakur's behavior. You got to make sense of the fact that Steven Espinoza is telling me he said he wanted a long-term deal, and Shakur went and signed a long-term deal. His whole tune changed on Tank Davis ducking him. His whole tune changed. He's respectful as fuck right now. He don't say nothing bad about Tank. Now Tank is an A-side. Tank is a star. Tank is his biggest fight. Tank is the best in the division. Other than him, you were just shitting on him a few months ago. What changed? If they wasn't trying to fight this nigga, what changed? What made him get so respectful? Niggas will never be able to answer that question, bro. Go ahead. Do y'all thing. We'll see y'all soon, man. Peace. We gone. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.